What's up guys, GRIFFINGFX here. Today we're going to be learning how to make cover arts inside of Photoshop and Kittl. Two parts. The first part is going to be in Photoshop, learning how to use a gradient map tool mixed with a halftone texture to turn any image into a beautiful cover art very quickly. I'll be including the PSD files to make it easier for you guys, or you can follow the tutorial, learn how to do it all step by step. Then we're going to be jumping into Kittl and learning how to use artificial intelligence to generate beautiful free to use visuals for any of your cover arts, and then how to further edit those pieces with textures and elements to finish up the cover art. You can get a link to try Kittl in the description, and you can download my PSDs for free. With that being said, let's jump into Photoshop. Alright guys, so once you're in Photoshop, I've made this real simple with this file. You can see layer by layer how everything worked. So it started off with the original image. I overlaid this texture right here, which by itself just looks like this, but with vivid light on top. You see the blend mode here, vivid light. It makes the halftone mix with the colors underneath and you get this really cool texture. And then the first layer on top of these two will be the gradient map. This is the gradient map that I'm using. Make sure both of these are unticked. You can copy this, it's black, green, lime green and white, or you can download the Photoshop file and just copy and paste it. Now this bit might need a bit of customizing. You might find it looks better when the black's like down this way and you can see more of the hair, for example, or further up this way, make it a little bit more extreme. You know, you can customize this stuff and it's all just based on what you think looks best for your image. Now with the hue and saturation layer on top, I've turned the saturation all the way up and I've moved the hue mostly to the right, and then I've set this entire layer to soft light, and what that's done is it's added another color. So now it's not just green, you've got green and blue, it's now two-tone. Now if you do another hue and saturation layer on top of that, with this one I've set it all the way to the right and I've put the blend mode on difference. It's giving us this effect which I love. It's put a bit of an outline onto some of it and you've got these really psychedelic grungy colors. Even where it's low quality, you could zoom it in like loads, and because of the textures and the gradient map, you're not really going to notice that the image itself isn't the best quality. Really zoomed in cover arts are quite popping as well. And remember, you can change the texture as well. You could zoom the texture out even more or have it in a different location if the texture's not looking perfect where you have it. So yeah guys, actually dead simple to make a cover art like this, especially if you go ahead and download this file. You could just replace the image underneath and it would be instantly done for you, but now you know how to do it as well. Alright, so now I've broken down that effect. I'm going to move into Kittl and I'm going to start using the AI to generate cover art visuals, and we're going to move into part 2. Okay, so in Kittl I've been layering images to make really sick cover art, so I'm going to run through what I've actually been doing here. I start off with AI. I use the image, not the logo AI, and I type in whatever I want. So for example, fisheye cover art for Biggie Smalls. Gave me this. To me that's actually mental. Young Lean in Tokyo, X in the Matrix, purple grenade going up in smoke. Like, some of these pieces are so sick, and then when you've got one you like, you can obviously add textures back on top of it and tweak it a little bit to get you to that final piece. Some of the AI you may want to bring into Photoshop to do some further like image editing, but some of them are also pretty like spot on, and you could just use Kittl to like add more text or textures or finish up the cover art. In this video I've been exploring more of what Kittl is capable of on an image side of things, like photo manipulation and stuff like that, because in previous videos I've more been focused on text, SVG, merchandise, but it has blend modes, it has textures, it has so many different elements. I wanted to see what Kittl would be capable of in the cover art aesthetic. So using the AI to get some dope visuals, I'm now just playing with my different ideas and seeing if I can do anything to any of them to bring them closer to like a final cover art. So when you're using the AI, it might pick up on some names, like for example it mastered the Biggie Smalls one. Now if you're trying to do it for someone who obviously isn't famous yet, the way around it is you just describe the type of person. Like you could say a white rapper with shades, or a Jamaican rapper with big dreadlocks. Like you can tell the AI what to create essentially, and after a few spins you might get one that just looks exactly how you wanted. It's weird. I feel like the AI reads your mind. It serves you exactly like what you're thinking of. So anyway guys, with those two different methods, my collagey halftone texture for Photoshop mixed with the gradient maps tool to get you something like this, and then my session on Kittl showing you how AI can give you beautiful visuals for a cover art in just a few seconds. A lot of them are like masterpieces the way they are and don't need anything else other than maybe like a track list on the other side, but some of them aren't going to be perfect. Obviously this is an AI code and you might want to use it as inspiration or to further edit, and that's chill as well. If you guys make any cool cover cover arts, I would love to see them. You can put them in the Discord or send them directly to me for a review. I love all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.